Hello, Philosophy Friday. Sorry this is kind of late. I forgot I was supposed to do a video today until just now at like 8 something. Anyway, usually when people who don't know philosophy very well talk ethics, they talk in terms of subjective and objective ethics. By the way, people who actually do philosophy don't talk about subjective and objective ethics. That's not the topic at all. That's really only brought up by religious people and people who don't do philosophy. So yeah, it's usually a religious argument. The idea is that divine command theory gives you objective morality because a divine being commands all these ethical rules and you have to follow them, and it's objective. And subjective ethics is anything else because it's subjective if it can change at all, or if it's relative. And if it's ethics not commanded by an all-powerful being who can smack you upside the head if you dare disobey, then it's totally relative. It's just ethics is just a matter of preference or whatever the majority believes. Like there's no base for anything. That's the only people who believe that are people who don't know philosophy, because if they knew philosophy, they'd know there's the mountain of philosophic work on ethics that's been done for thousands of years. And the thing is that actual ethics, actual philosophic ethics, are based on justification and reasoning. So we shouldn't think in terms of subjective and objective ethics. We should think in terms of justification. Which ethical propositions are the most justified and most likely to be true? Or at least just the most justifiable? Which ethical systems seem to work more? Seem to be supported by the best reasons? Seem to be the most logical? Seem to result in flourishing for humanity more? So yeah, it's not a matter of divine command. It's a matter of reason. What does reason dictate? I.e., who has the best arguments and the best reasoning? So yeah, the entire argument of subjective and objective ethics totally misses the point of ethics. It's not a matter of finding absolute truth. It's finding the justified truth, the most justified truth. Which is why modern day philosophy doesn't really look for absolute truth anymore. Because that's silly. We shouldn't look for absolute truth. We should look for justified truth. What is the most justified? What are we the most justified in believing? I mean, because that's like, for instance, that's how science works. And science does it very well. Science doesn't try to find ultimate absolute truth. Science tries to find whatever truth is the most justified. What the evidence most points to. And if the particular explanation is the most likely explanation, then we go with that. So science is still a matter of inference to the best explanation. It has a more concrete level of evidence rather than abstract levels of evidence like in ethics. Although ethics can get into sciencey realms, sort of. Just check out Sam Harris. He'll fill you in that area. For instance, if you philosophically justify utilitarianism, science can help you more figure out certain things like, well, these things will cause lots of harm and these things will not cause lots of harm. Let's go with this one over here. And stuff like that. So yeah, I think it's also referred to as the minimum conception of morality. Morality is discoverable through reasoning. And yeah, that's basically it. That's my 2-minute philosophy video.